Knowing where your food is sourced is becoming increasingly important, and here at Cordova Farms, they express the importance of pasture-raised and emphasize why they raise animals the way they do. As the old saying goes, better health starts with better food, and for this farm, located in the heart of Power, Montana, they achieve this by rotating their animals on pasture.
We are all pasture raised, so that means our animals are out on pasture grazing as often as they can all year round. And we are pasture raised beef, pork, lamb, and poultry.
With no farming aspirations in the beginning, it only took a few visits to her husband's family farm for that to change.
We are a bit of an unusual story in that I did not grow up in an agriculture background. I grew up a Montana kid in Bozeman, Montana, and my husband grew up here on his family farm. And when we first started dating, we came up to visit his folks and realized how much I enjoyed being able to work with the animals and with the land, and that we really loved working on projects together. So after a few years of commuting back and forth and trying to come to the farm as much as we could, we just decided to move up and run it full time.
And ever since, they have worked with other producers and are providing their foods to businesses across Great Falls, a part of their drive to raise healthy animals.
One of our more exciting projects this past year has been working with restaurants. Specifically in the Great Falls area, we worked with Central Avenue Meats to process and break down some of our pigs, and then that pork went into N-Bar, so then they are using that pork in a lot of their specials and some of their meals. So that's been really fun for us to see, and by doing that they are supporting 4 different Montana run businesses. So that's been a really fun closed loop system for us, and being able to, from our farm to their table, it has all been raised, processed, and cooked by Montana local businesses.
If you wish to learn more information about Cordova Farms, you could check out our website. Reporting in Power, Cade Mentor, MTN News.
Well, what do mushrooms, seaweed, and Peruvian alpacas all have in common? They are among materials going into socks and t-shirts, part of a growing movement to use eco-friendly fabrics in clothing. Amanda Brandeis explains how consumers are driving change in even the largest corporations.
Hey, Mama.
When Chris Cody envisioned his future,
This never gets old.
he didn't see alpacas.
Never. No, I studied neuroscience.
But on a backpacking trip through Peru, he saw a connection.
Where the science plays into PACA is actually looking at nature as a technology.
Native to the Peruvian Andes, alpacas can withstand hot days and freezing conditions at night.
They have this thing called crimp.
Their fleece is both soft and resilient, warm yet breathable.
Evolved for millions of years in this extreme climate, and so I studied looking at the fiber under a microscope, and you see these air pockets in it that carry warmth but also repel moisture. Bacteria can't grow on it, and bacteria cause smell.
Cody now employs over 100 skilled artisans in Peru. His company PACA pays women fair wages while creating a product better for the planet.
When you make something really great, it lasts, and the goal is to make clothing that you hold with purpose. Careful of the poop.
He wants people to check their clothing tags like they do food labels at a grocery store.
We don't believe in fossil fuels for our clothing, which are mainly petroleum-based, like polyester, nylon, or spandex, or acrylic.
A study in the journal Nature shows how the growing market for cheap clothing is taking a toll on the environment, with excessive water use and microplastics polluting our ocean. And more brands are taking notice, looking for eco-friendly alternatives.
I don't think they have an option. I think consumers are waking up and they're asking for it.
Companies like Nike are debuting products with plant-based fabrics. From mushroom leather to pineapple fiber, cork fabric is being used to make performance wear and even bulletproof vests. You can also wear seaweed, cactus, and bamboo.
It's the best time ever to be creating and innovating within material science.
Cody believes nature has the answer to our biggest challenges.
Nature is already sustainable. We're just trying to put more of it into the products we make. Change the way we connect to the earth.
I'm Amanda Brandeis reporting.